Yo, what's good, guys? Welcome back to another video. This video we're doing a little something different. We're playing Marvel Snap today. It's a cool card game with a bunch of cards based on Marvel characters. Also, I got this cool little win counter. We'll have to see how that goes. I can kind of press some buttons and it'll increase or decrease the counter, so I thought that was kind of cool. So we will utilize that, hopefully get a bunch of blue numbers. So this game's going to be a little complicated at first if you haven't watched it before. And I don't have time to explain it during the game. So I'm just going to explain my deck quickly, and then we'll get straight into the games. So I have a discard deck. So cards in here either discard or get benefits from discard. So Meek here will get additional power when I discard cards, and then we'll be able to move the turn after I discard cards. Blade will discard the rightmost card in my hand. Morbius is an ongoing card, which maybe we'll see something that utilizes that later, but it gets +2 power for each time I've discarded a card this game. The Collector will get +1 power every time a card is added to my hand from outside of my deck. So some other cards I have do that. Swarm, whenever it's discarded, it'll add 2 free copies to your hand, so that will also buff the Collector. Colleen Wing will discard the lowest cost card in your hand, so that's also good for targeting swarms. Moon Knight will discard an even-costed card from each player's hand. Lady Sif will discard the highest cost card in my hand, so that will be targeting Apocalypse usually. Hellcow, it's an activate card, and then has you discard a card from your hand, so we'll have to see how good that's going to be. I haven't experimented with that a lot in this deck. And then Proximal Midnight, when it's discarded, it'll jump to your lowest power location. MODOK will discard your whole hand, and Apocalypse, when it's discarded, will return to your hand with 4 additional power. So I'm just going to get straight to it. I have the deck pulled up on the side in case you still want to see what it looks like. Actually I have to change to the correct deck. Okay. Might look a little laggy, but that's probably okay. Okay, here we go. Not an amazing start here. Actually, I'm not terribly disappointed in this. Wow. So we're playing the same deck here. We're both running a discard cost, or a discard deck. Because this copies our highest cost card from our opponent's hand, so they probably also got an Apocalypse. So each turn we have an amount of mana, or whatever, energy I think. Then we can use that to play our dudes at one of 3 locations. Okay, so this actually is probably a bot. Because nobody ever plays this card from their hand. Alright, I'm just gonna play this to discard one of the Apocalypses. Sword Master. Okay. So good.
I am reborn.
Get my Apocalypse. So you never want to play this, because it can always jump to a location. So I'm going to make sure that I have something in every location, or in these 2 locations, so that when this is discarded, it'll jump to a location right here. Okay, so the deck list is going to be covering up my amount of energy. I will fix that in a second, but that should be fine for now. I'm going to play this MODOK, and I'm going to play it here, because That should be pretty good. It'll discard my whole hand, so it'll trigger all this stuff. Modoc or Morbius will get super big. I am actually gonna snap too. Okay, running Sunspot in this deck is a little questionable.
You won't need this anymore.
I am Apocalypse.
And this is just an easy win. Honestly. Yeah, I'm just gonna play a huge Apocalypse here. And I just win the game. Okay. Perfect.
Victory.
So I am going to cut the stream or cut the recording and then adjust everything, and then I'll chop the two videos together, and I'll be right back. All right, so I made it a little smaller, and I put it up in that top corner. If you can't see it, for now that's okay. Just give me some feedback on if you can actually see it. Like, you can see it clearly. And I'll fix it. But, that is a win. So, I can go ahead and mark that up. Although that was a bot, so I don't know if I would really count that. Then we'll just get into another game. Okay, it's not an amazing hand. I'll go ahead and play a collector, I guess. Alright, so he's returning those raptors to his hand because they're 1-cost cards separately. Okay. I really do not like this hand. Why is he playing stuff there? Okay, I think this might also be a bot. I'm going to be honest. I don't really know what's happening. I'm gonna stick these raptors in here. Okay, and I'll play the Hellcow. Okay, I have no idea why I'm facing so many bots, but it's kind of sad, to be honest. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna kind of play all this stuff. And then that will discard everything. And my Apocalypse will get super big. And I'm gonna snap. So I might as well against the bot, because I don't know if they ever retreat on turn 5. But it's 3 cubes, so yeah, like, I can't. There's no excuse as to how bad this guy is playing. So he's probably just gonna play this guy called Heimdall later, or next turn. That wasn't even good. Because Heimdall will move all his dudes to the left, but he played this Human Torch on the left, so it can't even move or double its power. So he's kind of just gonna lose. Yeah. It's unfortunate that we're getting so many bot games. Yeah, this is just an extremely easy game. Okay, and he returns all his guys to his hand. Yeah, this guy's very smart. You know what, I'm emoting on. I don't care. I don't care that I'm emoting on the bot.
Victory.
But that is another win. so that's pretty cool. I'm gonna do just a few more games. Just been kind of a chill day. Or a chill video. I'm not gonna be able to explain every card that we go up against, because that's a lot of words, and it's all very complicated. But if you want to check this game out, it's also free. I'm playing on Steam currently, but it's also available on mobile. That's where most people play it anyways. But obviously I'm recording it on a computer, so I kind of have to play it on Steam. Unless I want to use an emulator, but at that point, there isn't really a point. Okay, anyways. This hand isn't awful. Still maybe not exactly what I'm looking for. Okay, so this is gonna make it so we can't, after turn 5, we can't play on these locations. So I want to get as many guys in those locations as I can, so that on the final turn I can just play something in the middle. I fear this may also be a bot, because with simple names like those, just Slayer, that's usually the sign it's a bot. So we're gonna hope that it's a real player, because it doesn't feel as great when you win against the bot, you know? Okay, if you have 10 or more power here, plus 1 power each turn, or plus 1 energy each turn. Okay, I'm gonna start this off. Come on. Alright, so... Okay, there we go. I don't know why it's being so laggy. I think that Marvel Snap is usually just laggy. In general. Not exactly sure why, specifically now, when I'm recording. Okay, don't know why they didn't play that Quicksilver first turn. Because Quicksilver always ends up in your hand at the beginning of the game.
I am Apocalypse.
Oh, it's probably might be being extremely laggy because it's a bot. And I'm not exactly sure how that would work. Oh, shoot. Okay. I think I'm just gonna discard the Chimichanga. Yeah, okay, might as well. Here, I'll move this. I'll move Meek. Oh my god. I'll move Meek over here, so that I will have 10 plus power, and I can get extra energy. Okay, I don't know why it's being so slow. Sorry about that. I'll try closing some tabs, I guess. Okay. So I want... Okay, that's actually pretty good. I'll do this, and then the Proxima Midnight will jump to the middle location. Actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna play this on the far right, so that I'll be able to win this location, because I'll have a lot of power there, and then I can dump my Apocalypse in the middle. Okay, they also played on the right. Am I gonna... Yeah, I'll be able to beat that. Iceman. Okay, that doesn't really matter. It'll increase the cost of Proxima Midnight, but it's just getting discarded anyways.
You won't need this anymore.
So Apocalypse comes back. Moon Knight goes, but who cares? And then Proxima will get discarded and go to the mid location. Once this actually loads. So how's your guys' day going? Let me know in the comments. I obviously want all your days to be the best that they can possibly be. So I hope you're having a good day. Trying to make that day a little bit better. Yeah, this was definitely a bot. So I'm gonna snap, and they'll probably retreat. Oh my god, it's so slow. Alright, yep, now just play this guy here. Oh. So play this guy here. Okay. This is like a guaranteed win. They snapped too. Oh no, they just ended their turn. Yep, okay. Easy game. There's no way they can have more power than me here. And we'll, I guess they could have played a Dr. Doom. No, that doesn't matter. Yep. This deck is pretty simple, honestly, and it's still pretty fun. The main problem is getting Proxima Midnight and MODOK. I'd say MODOK is more important, but Proxima Midnight is also extremely important for these decks to be good. So yep, that's gonna be another win. So every time you win or you lose, it factors in these cubes, and that's you either get that many or you lose that many, depending on if you win or lose. So once I get to the win screen, once I get to here we go. Select the rewards. Come on, hurry up. Okay. So, I believe that's gonna be... You know what? No, I can do one more. I'll do one more game, and we'll see if it's still insanely slow. You guys, if it's too slow, you guys can leave. But I'd like my game or my videos to be like 20 to 30 minutes or so. Alright, I'll go ahead and start with a nice early meet. Okay, that's cool. So this is going to have my... So this will give cards that move their +1 or +2 power. So anything that moves... Oh, actually, I'll play this in cloning bet so I get another one. So anything that moves after turn 4 from Bifrost into Kunlun will get +2 power. So that's pretty cool. A nice interaction. Oh, I'm also worried this is a bot.
I am reborn.
That's Aaron. It's not. It's not. Let's see. Okay, that is pretty dang good. So, what's my turn looking like? Obviously I want Proxima to be discarded eventually. But I'm gonna discard Apocalypse twice, so it'll get pretty huge. So that's pretty cool. An easy 20 power. And then when these guys move to the middle, they'll all get +2 power. Okay. Yep, this is also a bot. Okay, that's fine. It's free cubes, so I'm not like, well actually I am, like, but, you know. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted to see actually.
Oh, snap.
I'm gonna move this over here. Put this here. So the next turn I can move Meek back and give it an additional 2 power if I'd like.
You won't need this anymore.
So Proxima's gonna jump over to the left, and Apocalypse is gonna get huge once again. Yeah, okay, so there were too many bot games. Okay, I actually got a little good play off. But frankly, I think this just wins me the game. So they might move Vision to the middle, but my Meek is just so huge that I don't even think it matters, and then Apocalypse is gonna win the left. Oh shoot, okay, that's fine. That was almost really bad. But that's another 4 cubes.
Victory.
So I guess against these bots, it was a nice introduction to the game. There weren't any like super complicated cards. Oh, that's another win. I almost forgot. So I went on a nice 4-0 ratio. Now, the question is, do I do one more game? Of course, I gotta go for that 5-0. Here we go. A nice simple 5-0. Oh, the reason I had to cut the video to move the deck is because for some reason OBS, it doesn't let me live update the feed, so I can't just move it and have it update in the video. And I'm not sure how to do that without cutting, like closing out of OBS and getting back in. So if anybody has any ideas on how to fix that, I would be greatly appreciated. Okay. This might also be a bot. Alright, I'll start with a Morbius. So low-key, Moon Knight doesn't seem very good in this deck. I might want to change it out with something, but I'm not exactly sure what. I have no idea why are these bats are... Okay, the bats stopped. Okay. Can the bats please shut up? Oh my god, are the bats gonna be happening for the rest of the game? Oh my goodness. Okay, well, I guess we gotta deal with that. Alright, I'll play the Moon Knight. Titanium? Oh, that's actually a good play. I like that. Let's see what I discarded from that. I have no idea what that means. Oh my god, the bats are gonna piss me off. I don't even know how to play this. I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna play an Apocalypse on the left and hope it works. So I'm also gonna move Meat to the middle. This will be a little bit big. There's no... Ooh, this doesn't feel good. This really doesn't feel good at all. Okay. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move this over here. And then I'm gonna play Modok in the middle. I think that's actually my best chance at winning. Oh, actually, it was a bot, so it didn't even matter.
You won't need this anymore.
Okay, well, that's a nice 5-0. Now Proxima will jump over to left. Perfect. So that's a nice 5-0 with the discard deck. I am almost 100% sure every game is a bot. But once I play more, hopefully we'll go up against some real people.